Hello. Second. Sugar, I need to refund your points because seems like today I can't stretch. Hi Sugar, how Kobe? How are both of you? Let me just try with something really quick because this is pissing me off. Hi Illy. Please don't enter Discord now. I didn't did anything. My headphones is connected and they don't want to connect back. I just don't want you to enter right now because if you enter right now you would hear the fan going through the computer. It's not OBS, it's my headphones. I can't stretch because if I stretch my headphones will disconnect. That's the... oh, come on. Everything was perfect. Why am I static? Hello? Okay, now it's recognizing. Now isn't static. Okay. Illy, if you want you can join Discord now. I will refund your points after, and everyone will redeem stretch, they will refund their points. Let me... SO Illy. Can't touch that cable. Yeah. I think everything is good for now. I can't do anything else. The PNG will be blinking. I don't know how is Discord. I don't care anymore at this point. I'm pretty sure that it's the RAM problem because I know that my RAM is almost fully used. So yeah, let's just ignore the technical difficulties and go to the gaming. But yeah, I can't move myself, so I can't... my posture would be as much as good as I can have it. And I can't stretch. Thank you. I actually put an egg there, like a toast with an egg there, because of Mera. That is to represent Mera in spirit. That's why I always have an asset on my head, is to represent Mera. Hi Albert, thank you for the lurk. Please tell me that it didn't went bad again in terms of static, and I really can't move that hand. Come on, let me SO. Can you speak just for me to be sure that they are hearing you, please?
Yes. Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
I think they are. I hear you echo. Let me just check if I didn't mess up my mic. Okay, I didn't. You are down there. Okay, Foggies is open. Where is your Foggy? I don't care about the PNGs anymore at this point. This is Illy's toast.
We have all the toast.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone will join or not. If you want to join, feel free to do so. So if you want to join like the voice call and everything, please tell me. So I can push you to the call that we are on my server. And today we are going to make Fritz cry, or better, we are going to cry for Fritz. Because I feel like we are really close to the end. We are in chapter 9. There is 10 chapters, so
Or worse.
yeah.
Wait, I'm also the bad queen, right?
Yeah. Oh, come on! I feel sorry for Illy, so I'll just do something to the... I can't do anything. Illy will cry for a bit. I only read. Okay. I literally can't move. Illy, I need you to repeat and... Oh, come on! You know what is the worst part? Is that I know that when it comes back on stream, it just bursts people's ears. I really wanted to finish this game. I really wanted to play this game. But my computer is making me not play it. And I don't know what to do anymore. My headphones don't let me either. So I'm in pain and suffering. Okay, let me see. I can't even hear. Illy, if you are trying to say something, please type.
But nothing comes through to them. Who is talking? Illy. I want to break these headphones. I want to throw them away. But my computer doesn't want to work properly with the other ones.
I'm losing my mind right now. I don't know anymore what to do. I was having like they were so they were totally fine before I started the stream. When I went to start the stream, I had to put a fan on my PC, and that made me like pull a little bit of my mouse cable, which made my headphones disconnected by just touching the headphones cable. And because of that, I'm with problems since then. And I don't know what to do anymore. I've been going around with this cable. Like I breathe and it disconnects. How in pain I can be that I breathe and my headphones just disconnect because the cable just moved a little like millimeter. I just want to play the game. Please, I just want to play the game. If my OBS crashes because of this, I'm sorry, I'm giving up on the stream today. Can I hear now? Oh my god. Can hear, but I don't know if anyone can hear. Oh my god. I don't know. Now unmute Discord. Okay, the Discord is already unmuted. Illy, can you please repeat? Did this kill Discord, didn't it? Because normally when this happens, it kills Discord. And it kills Discord, and now I can't. Okay, I'm going to close the game. I'm going to close the game. Leave the call. Okay. Then enter the call again. Activate the noise suppression because it's deactivated. Can you hear me, Illy?
Yes, I can hear you.
I had to, because like it keep connecting and disconnecting my headphones. It bugged my Discord. So I had to leave and come back. Now I need to open the game again because I couldn't open the game with everything happening. I couldn't move Discord because the game was open. Why does it say to open Steam when Steam is already open in the background to open the game? Doesn't make sense to me.
Just open it from the Steam page instead then.
No, I had it open. I normally open through Steam page, but this time since I had already opened Steam, I thought of like trying from like when you went go like on the little icon when you leave the Steam open. I tried to go open it through there, but it asked me to open Steam. Where is my mouse? Because I know that some people didn't watch it, I'm just going to leave it. Maybe it will make me feel better somehow, even though that is super laggy on stream. I think I'm starting to have this problem that I had on Epic Games on Steam because of the thing of the RAM being almost fully used. Because I can feel that when I play Steam games, it dies, like on Epic. Not that much, but a bit.
Is this sound okay from the game? It doesn't seem to go through, or is there no sound?
Wait. Let me see. And I forgot to open stream on Discord, I'm sorry. What is the gaming sound? It's supposedly fine. I never touched it, so I just change it. Let me see. What is it? I don't hear it on stream. Did I mute the game sound? I didn't, but I don't hear it on stream, and I don't know how to solve it.
Yeah, I was
Anymore.
looking for the game sounds on stream as well, and I couldn't hear anything.
Technically, it's there. I don't know. It hates me. It hates me. This hates me. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to solve it. I'm trying my best right now with the list I have. I'm getting tired of this. This is really starting to make me tired, like, not tired like, oh, I'm mad at this, I will just shut down stream, but like physically tired. I'm starting to get physically tired because of this. I can feel it on my brain. Now I'm curious if the Discord is having the same problem or not.
You are fading, Fate. The loose is itself.
Discord is still lagging behind.
I don't know anymore if they can hear you or not on Discord, to be honest. Can you hear Illy on Discord, please? Someone tell me. I'm really close to change games. My eyes lock in with Varg, and for a moment I can see Fritz through him. I see his lips move, but whatever words he speaks to me are mute. He shakes his head. Light begins to engulf me, and I see nothing apart from Dolores' pale face on my lap. Do not move. Even when the Martian walls came into existence around me, the place is devoid of its usual warmth. Laura. She's not responding. I fight down the rising grief and try to remain calm as I turn to Parfait. Please, save her. Save her. Parfait glances down at Laura, eyes glassy. It is as if she is hiding emotions behind a frigid mask. I feel that her mask is a reflection of my own. Any moment now, it will fall away, and I will be able to see her tears. Is it dying, isn't it? So keep this card. Isn't going through really because my Discord just recognized it. And isn't like connecting to the stream. Like right now, I mean connecting CTR. That is why it's not going. I'm there, but I'm not being like it's not like only now recognized. Try to speak now to see if I can hear you.
Princess?
Yeah, now I can hear you because it was reconnecting. Wait, I need to stream, doesn't I? Because it also killed the stream.
No?
Let's kill the stream on Discord.
The spell that Hildir used was a powerful one. There's nothing I can do.
The air in the Martian seems to leave all at once.
No, that's not true. You have to. Viviana. Laura? She does not move, and her eyes are still closed as she speaks. Viviana, I'm sorry, but I can't stay. No, don't say that. I've been lucky. Elders took my Lorelei, but I got you in return. I like to think that my daughter would have grown up to be someone like you. Laura, I believe in you, Viviana. I have always believed in you. Do not leave, Laura. I won't let you leave. Though Laura's body does not move, I can feel the energy of her body slip from my fingers like sand. Her body slowly begins to fade away until only specks of glittering gold thus remain. A terrible, prickling cold seeps into my arms and chest. Then the frigidness envelopes my whole body. I cannot breathe. It is only when a tear-eye perfect pulls me into a hug that I realize my throat is raw and that I have been screaming in grief. I'm just going to do something because I have like a really bad feeling. And I'm just not crying right now because of Laura's death, because I'm just so done with this. I do not remember being tucked into bed. In the silence of the dark night, I can feel the absence of the Laura like a hole in my chest. Sleepless hours take by in a haze until the morning sun creeps through the window.
Viviana? You didn't get any sleep, did you?
I shake my head.
I wish I could give you time to grieve.
She died protecting me. I cover my face with my hands, a hot tea and tears that I thought had dry. I'm sorry. Let that dry begin pouring from my eyes again. Both of them, Garland and Laura, died because of me. This is my fault. If only I was strong enough, I could have...
No, princess. If it is anyone's fault, it is mine.
But Laura and Parfait keep owning me up to this blame. But do either of them deserve any of it?
Your mother and I were like sisters once. I couldn't bring myself to hurt her. Because of that, I didn't act in time to save her from the Tenebrarum's corruption. If you are seeking to blame anyone, blame me. I am responsible for all of this needless pain. All because I could not stop Hildir.
Thank you, Sugar. Can you also tell me if you can hear the music from the game? Because Illy said that there was also some problem and I don't... Like, I tried to put it...
I was too afraid and now I'm too weak.
But what have you done? Mother is... I don't think anything can stop Mother.
The Lucis and the Tenebrarum are inextricably linked to each other and to their bearers. The crystallum cannot exist without each other. If one of is destroyed, So is the other.
What are you saying?
We can stop Hildir if we destroy the Lucis. That would destroy the Tenebrarum as well.
Perfect, that's insane.
This world has suffered from magic for 3 centuries. Maybe it is more bad than good.
I put it low in purposely because like I don't want the music to overcome our voices. Otherwise you will not be able to hear it. So I prefer to have it lower than our voices to be sure. Also because my headphones connected and disconnected sometimes, so that also may messed up how you hear it compared to how I hear it, because for me I hear it normal.
Perhaps the only solution is to remove the source of it forever.
Mother only survived it because she was the Tenebrarum bearer. She lives so long as the Tenebrarum exists. If the Tenebrarum is destroyed,
Hildir should die.
you're suggesting we destroy the Tenebrarum through destroying the Lucis? Orpheus smiles at me, but I find no comfort in it.
I will only say it's my time.
You cannot be serious. There is not to be another way. There has already been so much suffering. Laura and Garland did not die, so you would have to give up your life as well.
I'm not saying we make a decision now. After what happened with Varg, I've strengthened the Martians' defenses and added glamour. For now, we are safe here. Breakfast will ready. Breakfast will be ready soon. Join us when you're able.
You make my brain lag for a bit because you said that so quick that just spoke. And hi Giga, thank you for the lurk. I'm only working with one hand. Because I'm afraid to move the other one and messed up my mic.
The others will need to know what happened last night.
There must be another way to stop Mother. There has to be. By the time I make it to the dining area. Thank you for that, Patskiga. The dining area, the food is cold. I'm not surprised by the state of the food, but seeing balls in a grown-up body is definitely shocking.
Oh! Princess!
Waltz quickly makes his way over toward me and kneels down. He looks almost like a knight, though he's lacking the armor.
We have grown-up Waltz, I see.
Yeah, well,
thank you.
We were doing all this for him to get his magic back.
Yeah, but it was about Fritz though. This is not his story.
Yeah, but we went back to there just to give.
Oh, the box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Right. Thank you for breaking my curse.
At least I was able to do something good, but still.
Princess?
I do not notice the tears rolling down my cheeks until he calls my title softly.
Oh, what's this? Waltz the Big has made the princess cry?
No, it isn't Waltz. Glory believed that I could accomplish 3 good deeds, and yet I...
You like hot chocolate, right, darling? I'll get the mugs.
Gently, Waltz leads me to the bench and sits next to me. Orpheus hasn't told them what happened to Laura yet. All of them are smiling at me, trying to cheer me up. But how can I possibly smile now? I need to tell you all something.
Hot chocolate first, talking later. You look pale, like you didn't sleep at all last night. And have you even eaten recently?
Now that I think about it, no, I haven't. Rod, who I hadn't even realized it was back at the Martian, stiffly stands up from his chair and walks away. I was here this whole time, just listening quietly in the corner. Did I say something wrong? Walt smiles at me as he pats my shoulder.
We've sent Anis off to look after Julian, so it's just us at the Martian. Rod's been taking care of meals, so he's probably going to get you something to eat.
But why? Rod has never liked me.
You saved his family from Varg, princess. I doubt he minds cracking a few eggs for you.
Rod comes back into the room and places utensils on the plate in front of me. It is filled with toast and scrambled eggs. I can feel your sulfur sugar. I can feel you. Let me hug you. If I can hug.
Rip sugar. I know it's not much, but you need to eat.
I have no appetite, but he is right. Pick up my fork and stab a few eggs to try. This is good. Thank you.
No problem.
Hi Kurama, how are you? Welcome to the suffering. Suddenly, I am incredibly aware of how famished I am. I shoveled the rest of the food into my mouth, eagerly. I believe in you, Sugar. I'll be here for you when you come back, if I'm not sleeping. I'm eating the last remnants of my toasts when Rumpel comes back into the room holding far too many mugs for one person to manage.
And now I present to you hot chocolate a la Rumpel.
I'm suffering, Kurama. I'm suffering. That's how I am. Paul jumps up to save the several mugs from Rumpel's precarious hold.
Ah, hot chocolate. How lovely. I knew this would happen, so I made plenty.
Walt and Rumpel placed the mugs on the table. Rumpel counts all of them.
5, 6, wait! Where is Lady Delora?
Eat well, Sugar. Eat well, and don't sing too much so you don't have voice.
Where is
And
Lady Delora?
Illy, people are saying that you are drunk properly, Kurama. The fork and I am holding clutters on the table. It is the only sound in the silently quiet room.
Delora passed away last night. What?
The atmosphere shifts. Everyone is openly frowning, their eyes filled with regret.
So the night ended up being a turncoat after all.
It had nothing to do with it. Fritz helped Delora get to me, just when Mother was going to take Neverland. We would have all made it alive if Mother hadn't used her magic to summon Varg. Mother was going to erase all my memories again, and I did not know what to do, so I just stood there. It was just like what happened with Garland. I know, and now Laura is dead because of me. Cover my face with my hands as a too familiar grief bubbles up inside of me.
Delora made the choice to protect you, Diviana, just like Garland made his choice to protect Jurian. The only thing we can do now is make sure their sacrifices weren't in vain. Here.
Paul gently pushes a mug toward me.
If there's one thing Delora taught us is that hot chocolate makes almost everything better.
Kurama, I'm low energy. I'm not crushing any performance here. I'm not even performing. I stare at the mug and remember the last time I had hot chocolate with Laura. I would never have thought the drink I shared with her so many days ago would be the last. I bite my lip to keep myself from crying.
So, what do we do now? The plan hasn't changed. We still need to stop Hildir and save the king. But how is the question?
Walt's voice is quiet.
Lady Parfait?
Does he know what Parfait plans to do?
You know as well as I do that there's only one way now, Waltz.
Parfait quickly explains what she's told me about destroying the Lucy's to destroy the Tenebrarum.
But if you do so by destroying the Lucis, you will die. I refuse to let that happen, Lady Parfait. Delora sacrificed her life to have Princess Diviana bring back Neverland. And now you're telling us that was useless and that there's no other way? If any of you have an alternative, please tell us. I don't want to lose any more of you over my mistake.
But we can lose you either. I have a suggestion.
Let me get this straight. Lady Parfait is going to act as bait to lure Hildir out of the palace and to the gates. And the rest of us will help distract her long enough so that you can get to your father.
Once the king is safely at the Martian, Mother cannot use him as a bargaining chip anymore. After that, we will have nothing left to lose. We will be able to go all out against Mother. The efforts we spared in bringing back Neverland will not go to waste. Waltz will use his magic to give us the upper hand. Hell, to be honest, I would still like to try and reason with her one last time.
Princess, Hildir cannot be.
I cannot accept that your death is the only thing that will achieve our goal in stopping Mother. You told me before that Mother was a kind person. If I could somehow reach out to who she used to be, then perhaps it is possible that we could end this without any additional bloodshed. Everyone turns silent, their faces grim. I know this is not the best or most concrete plan, but please, let me try it. I want to hope that the person my mother used to be is still there. This is my fight as well. I need to do something. The least I can do is save my father. and stop Mother without Parfait needing to sacrifice herself. It would be dangerous, but I beg of all of you, please help me.
I want to believe that my old friend is still in there as well. Okay, let's do this.
Sorry. Was afraid of the big bad wolf? Just because the stream has been dying, like everything has been dying, I'm just going to say because of that. But I
Everything's
try my
fine.
best to convince him
Everything's
that I
fine
needed
so far,
everyone
yeah.
outside. Better said than sorry. But I try my best to convince him that I need everyone outside his rotting mother. Wolf insists on coming with me instead. Why are you afraid, Kurama? Waltz really should be helping everyone his rock mother. Though I admit that I am glad he's here with me.
Rama's afraid of a big bad wolf. Okay. He's not in his room. Where are we looking for the king next?
The throne room. He should be there. He was always in the throne room whenever Mother left the palace.
Looks like he isn't here either.
Well, are you sure it weren't only gossips that were going around?
Is there anywhere else he could be?
If I was Mother and I had to leave a palace to deal with enemies and I had something I wanted to keep safe, I would keep it in a chamber, in a secret chamber, somewhere no one would suspect, and that would be the tunnels. Let us go. We're almost there. Thankfully, the door to the Tenebrarum chamber comes into view as we turn the last corner. I push the doors open and look inside. The king sits on a chair, his eyes devoid of any emotion. He's here.
Is this what it's been like?
Ever since Mother returned.
His eyes are so empty.
You know how to break the enchantment on it? Pulse leans forward to inspect the king's face.
This is a high-level magic cast by Lady Hilda herself. This is not something I can break, unfortunately. It's something that the king will have to break out of on his own. Well, would you look at what the cat dragged in?
Varg. I look closely at Varg and notice that his usual cockiness and mirth are gone, replaced with something that looks like melancholy. Looks like he's in pain.
You shouldn't have come here.
He stares at us blankly. Waltz moves to stand in front of me, bearing me from Varg and the king.
If I had my way, I wouldn't hurt her. But that's not how this works. What are you talking about?
Varg turns his gaze on me and does not look away as he speaks.
I am the big bad wolf. I was made to devour Little Red Riding Hood here, not fall for her.
Varg loves me? Varg laughs, but it's a dry, humorless laugh.
So Kurama doesn't like Rick and Morty.
You look surprised. Is it really so hard to believe that I have the ability to love someone?
Walt's voice is quiet when he addresses me. He keeps his eyes trained on Varg.
Get the king and get out. I'll be right behind you.
No, I'm not leaving you.
No one is leaving anybody anywhere.
Varg sighs. I cannot fully see his eyes, yet I can still see the resignation in them.
I have orders to keep you here. Strict orders. The queen wants to see her daughter after she's done with your friends. As for her wayward apprentice, well, I was told you could be dead or alive. If you think I'm letting Divyana stay, your opinion doesn't really matter. I'm sorry about this, princess.
I'm suddenly shoved to one side and land heavily on the floor, my head thudding hard against the wall behind me.
Divyana!
Waltz turns towards me, but before I can move, he is blown back, past Varg and the king. He crashes to the wall on the opposite side of the chamber. Walt!
The element of surprise is so delightful.
Mitros? What did he do? I glance once more at Walt, but he is not moving. I struggle to my feet.
You're not going anywhere.
But I can track his movements. Varg is already at my back. He pulls my arms behind me so fast I have no way of resisting him. I can do nothing but watch as Mitros advances on Walt.
Stop fighting, princess.
I can feel his warm breath brush my ear as I fidget.
I don't want to hurt you.
I already have. I turn my attention away from Varg and glance back at Mitros, who is still slowly walking toward Walt, his expression tied with anger.
You are always the favorite. Always the precious little student. And then you betrayed her. For what?
Hi?
Are we still there?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's one
Our
just disconnected,
queen would
sorry.
have given you the world. Sorry, okay, I'll restart.
No, I just said it. That phone just disconnected. That was why
No, okay.
it was stopped.
No worries. Our queen would have given you the world, yet you took her trust and threw it into the mud. But let me enlighten you. You're not needed anymore, Walt.
Kurama, this is just a little bit of what happened in the beginning. Just a little bit. And we are only in 1 hour, so imagine. I cannot let this happen. Dilva. Varg's grip on me tightens. I can hear the disappointment in his voice when he speaks.
It won't work this time, princess.
My heart plunges to my stomach.
After you and the fairy left, what do you think the queen did?
What are you talking about?
She wasn't pleased with your little knight's disobedience. And at that point, well, it didn't take much.
What did she do to Fritz?
A little push, just like that, and Fritz just disappeared. Gone.
Gone? I repeat the word hollowly, letting it sink into my mind and my heart.
It's like he was never here. All you have now is me.
My knees gave out and I sink to the floor. I can no longer feel Varg's grip on me. I can no longer feel the dirt beneath my knees. I am losing everyone. I am losing all of them, one by one. Why did I think I could help? Why did I think I could do this? This is all my fault. I craned my neck upward to stare at metros and waltz.
The queen has me now, Waltz, and I've been training. I am better. I am stronger, and I will deliver your head to my queen.
I'm paralyzed in Varg's arms, unable to move or speak as Mitros moves close enough to deliver a magical blow to Waltz. The room is suddenly filled with dust as the spirals out from the center in blink back tears as it stinks in my eyes. When it clears, Waltz is once more standing. He and Mitros are glaring at each other. Waltz! But the sight of Waltz alive and defiant is enough to shock my brain back into action. I must save the king. And once Mother is defeated, Fritz might come back. With renewed energy, I begin to once again struggle against Varg.
Hey.
I wrench myself to the side, and I have enough leverage to bite down on his hands. He yelps and drops his cane.
Impudent girl.
I look up to see Mitrus already turned toward me with an outstretched hand. Light dances down his arm and collects on his fingertips.
You need to learn obedience.
Hmm?
No, Mitros, don't! Divyana!
I cannot stand idly in place as I always do. I must move. But even as I lift my feet from the ground, I can see that the light is going to chase me, and it will come for me no matter how far I run.
Divyana!
At the very last minute, a shape moves in front of me, acting as a shield. I see Varg's back moments before the spell pierces through his body and crumbles him to the ground. Varg? His body collapsed to the ground, his mask falling from his face. Why? Why did he save me?
Dance to the end.
Varg managed to weak. Oh my god, my mic is static. Was static or not, and was so static. Why no one told me about it? Varg manages a weak laugh, then shakes his head.
Even though I was the one who was there with you, it was still him that you wanted. I loved you just as much, yet you would never choose me, would you? No, you wouldn't, because this big bad wolf doesn't have a happily ever after to begin with. Fading away like this hurts less than having to come to terms with death.
I can hear the click of Mitra's shoes on the tile. His voice is filled with amusement. Even Walt seems too shocked to move.
I knew there was a reason for your sudden disobedience. I suppose I should have expected this. Dogs always love their mistresses.
You can talk about experience, can't you, Mitros? Varg reaches up to touch my cheek. He smiles as shadows creep up his body. Moments later, it is Fritz lying on the ground, smiling his gentle smile. Then he closes his eyes and does not open them. Not moving, not breathing. Gone. Time stops as my mind grills. I feel my heart slowly begin to break into shards. This is all my fault.
Rip Fritz.
You know what is worst?
Rip both of them. Both Varg and Fritz actually
No, the
care
thing,
for Diviana.
the thing is, you know what is worse? The scene, the thing, to the panel with with the saying bad ending was actually good. It was actually pretty. So now we are going to start again. And we are going to the good ending of Fritz. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was a crystalline Lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was a crystalline Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the eye leader of the witches. The Lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of magic and wonders of the kingdom. Naming these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerges victorious, and true love was the usual reward. Fairies spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherent, wicked, and cruel. The witches began hated by and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. A witch hunt. I, leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created a fairy tale curse. Oh my god, my voice. Do you think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucis bearer, sought to regain peace. The witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. Tenebrarum was lost. Peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient, for when its time will inevitably return. Sorry, Kurama, but if you follow the story with us since the beginning, you would see that Mitros is just like
obsessed with our mother. My name is Diviana Riella Brighton, daughter of King Gennaro Brighton III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angel. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lonely peasant. I feel like I am stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started out like any other day. I need to move, please.
Have you heard? Another person was cursed.
I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again.
That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought that fairy tale curses would stop after you-know-who was defeated.
You two were hired to work, not talk.
We're sorry, Your Highness.
As can only be expected from the lack of them. Another fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angel would be better off without the death weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angel. They suddenly fell prey to it. But Mother is not here anymore, and she will not come back ever.
Princess? The king and queen are waiting in the dining hall.
I'm on my way. The king of Hill and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence.
Good morning, Diviana.
Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Diviana.
Diviana.
Ophelia. Ophelia with himself. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up to the person sitting opposite to me. Rod Benedict with himself. My stepbrother is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister. My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and I forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Diviana. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emily Windosoff, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we were blood, as if she too were born a princess. Why, Kurama? Why? They are of Emmeline and Rod aren't the king's daughter, as the daughter and son, like from blood. They aren't. As if she could be a crown princess, perhaps steal my place. I'll never let it happen.
Now that everyone is here, let us begin.
Butler was clad inside with silver trays to carefully serve as the breakfast. So, Emmeline, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you. Oh, yes. There are so many, and they are also wonderful. I can do this voice. Thank you so much, Father. Like, I don't have energy, and I feel like my voice is cracking today.
I am happy that you like them.
I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. Why? They're such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. Weren't you watching a movie or playing with Homework Poppy? And when their wishes do not come to fruition, exactly as they want them to, humans blame the witches to granting them in the first place.
What are you implying about the witches, Diviana?
The atmosphere shifts, the hair in the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall.
Have you any idea what you are talking about, child?
I actually like Diviana in this aspect because, like, humans just start blaming witches for no reason. And they keep forgetting witches like the Laura or like the one in the edible store. So, like, I actually like Diviana's point of view, like, oh yeah, the witches aren't only the bad guys. Humans are also the bad guys.
Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects.
The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over NGL. Yeah. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother keeps me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent?
Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angeli after the Great Wall.
Kurama, in this story, the witches and the fairies like lived happily ever after. Like they created balance, they were good, both sides. But then a human decided to create fairy tales to spread how beautiful and wonderful fairies were, and putting witches in a really bad place, which made humans believe that the witches were bad and evil and wicked and everything. That was what it was said before. So in the first place, wasn't to spread hope or anything, because it wasn't needed at that time. Like, it was a really peaceful time. It didn't need hope. It didn't need, like, those things already existed. Like, he just created a problem. But yeah, it's what Illy said, like, and because of that, the witches turned the fairy tales that that guy created into curses. Kobe, why would you eat the fairies? First you want to eat Omar and now you want to eat the fairies? What is wrong with you, Kobe?
Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve.
Yeah, the fairy tales didn't exist. Like they were created after, way after the witches and the fairies already existed and be there. Oh my god. Bobby is going cuckoos.
Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about.
Leave mother out of this. Dear, please. Diviana, darling, your father didn't mean to. I'm not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy.
Diviana, you should show
Sorry, I clicked it by mistake.
your mother respect.
No, Kurama,
Diana.
no.
You will show your mother respect.
She's not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done, excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since we married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years, and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Emily and Rod. Whoops. Oh my god, why am I clicking on it? He treats Emily and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here.
Why the sour face so early in the morning, princess? Oh, it's him!
Yeah.
It's the wrong voice. Why am I a dead toast? OBS is hating me right now. Let me guess, it's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline. Oh, wait. Or is it all of them?
Ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early?
I'm running some errands for my father.
Fritz Ivan Leverton, Ivan Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera. His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company that I can tolerate nowadays. We should wait in the throne room then.
Thank you. Princess?
Yes?
You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you.
Why is that of any importance?
Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, princess. Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10.
10?
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Forgotten what? I'm sorry.
You're going to town today, remember?
I deflate as realization dawns upon me. No, Kobe, no. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order.
Diviana, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings.
Surely you can send maids with her instead.
I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister.
Stepsister.
She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your blood. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angeli was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angeli really is. Diviana, a princess, must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows.
Is that an order?
If it needs to be. Are we clear? Diviana?
Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. Shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I'm safe here.
Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The Toast folks are good people.
How can you be so sure?
Times have changed. People change.
That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Jelly, why?
Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later.
Laura, do you think wishes are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. And like humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Laura, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic. It was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king for my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations, but every year at midnight a letter would appear under my bed, my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes and sweets. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little bright greeting card. Angel. A card with
Not
words,
Angeli.
I love you, on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those memories, those celebrations, a special secret. But I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared, in her own way. Secret celebrations will stop it as soon as she had disappeared. Yes?
Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence.
This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Laura.
Oh. Good morning, Your Highness.
Sir Mitros. Sir Mitros, the royal advisor. Others praise him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster.
Every day you look more and more like your mother.
I sometimes find Sir Mitros talking to Mother's portraits when he thinks no one is looking. I must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There is something about him that puts me on edge.
Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess.
Your Majesty.
Diviana, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Diviana. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angeli, about our subjects.
I will not learn anything I do not already know.
Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good?
That was our mother, Kurama. Because I have seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature.
You do not see clearly, Diviana. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are.
I believe I am already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I have seen that there is no good in you.
Diviana,
Where were you when I needed you for 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I'd be overflowing with grief and pain. I'd just lost Mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe then he would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months. Had barely ever heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. Hi Val, how are you? Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying hi Val and how
We're doing good, Val. Hey.
talk about yourself.
I know that I've hurt you. I know that there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did.
Where is my mouse?
But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated.
In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did.
Divyana,
Enough. I have already said that I'll go.
everyone is waiting outside.
I shuddered at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years.
Divyana, it will be okay.
How can you be so sure? Sorry, Val.
Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline.
I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me.
Hello, how can I help?
Eureka!
Emmeline! Princess Emmeline, how good to see you!
I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friends. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emmeline insisted she buy gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I am outside of the palace.
There's no need to be so tense, princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself.
You asked the impossible of me. There is no need to be formal, Eureka. I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rod came along as well.
It's been a while, Viorica. It's good to see you again too, Rod.
And I must introduce you to Your Highness, the Crown Princess Divyana. The look of Eureka's face is as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear.
Apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Oh, good morning.
Thank you, Kurama. And this is Sir Fritz, Sir Alcazar's son.
It is a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald? You really are as handsome as Emmeline described in her letters. I'm sorry.
Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald.
I'm sorry, Emmeline. Right. What brings you all the way here?
Oh, I'm here to get some toys, gifts for some new friends.
Toys from here? Are you sure?
Of course I am. I cross my arms. I'll prefer we finish this event as quickly as possible.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Princess?
I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace.
Good morning.
Hmm? And until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing, and clearly it does appear. Everyone in the shop is openly staring.
Oh, early today, ma'am. This is proof that redheads with green hair. Redheads with green eyes are OP. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. It'll be just one moment, Emmeline.
Why is she smiling at me?
Here you are, ma'am. Thank you.
That lady was beautiful.
Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison.
Who is she?
She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy.
A fairy? Fairies had saved the Dungeon from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them as our saviors. And yet, the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading.
Here you go. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon.
Good. I'll look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod. Likewise.
Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I'm out, I am the center of attention. Some town folks stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me, like I am the plague. They are so spiteful stares, but thankfully, none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the town folks are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worst, the staring or her company. Oh, Diviana, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one. Street performance? I'm so uncomfortable in this chair I can't stop moving.
Good day, everyone. My name is Walt, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. Have a good day at work, Kurama.
Thank you, Kurama. Have a good day at work. The boy named Walt snapped his fingers and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. I hope Kobe doesn't eat more fairies. Isn't it that pretty, Diviana?
And are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in attendance. Please, accept this humble gift.
Snaps his fingers and white lilies appear in his hand. Oh, thank you. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction, When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a weird smile.
I hope to see you again during my next show.
We'll definitely try. He gratefully bows before moving back into this area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd. There are performances like this all around Angel. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. Huh? But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Diviana. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. What means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just wanted us to be closer, Diviana. I wouldn't like to try and be your friends. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I take care to remember that if I were you. But Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline.
Stop!
He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I have ever seen him angry. Rod, don't. Let me go. Both of you are out to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away.
Princess, wait!
Don't follow me.
Princess!
Where is it? I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I look around, I watch the few people bumbling down the street. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they're happy, and I...
I heard the niece lost her job at the palace. It's true. Crown Princess Diviana made sure the poor girl was fired.
I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name.
Not again.
Anise? Was that the name of that one maid that wore Dolores' dress? So, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What I do that was so wrong.
I know that Anise. Hard-working and big-hearted. Very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the crown princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess.
Ice Princess? So all of those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspect they were talking about me.
She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. I That child's an angel. We all know she should be the crown princess.
Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand here anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emilia entered my life, I have always been compared to her. And now, I have become second best. I'm Diviana Riella Brighton, daughter of King Gennaro Brighton III, and the crown princess of Kingdom of Angel. I'm of royal blood. She's nothing.
There you are.
What? What happened to the music for a moment?
Princess, you must come back with me. It is getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt?
I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss, let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusual heavy body. I turn my head and met Laura's glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Laura. It was the same as all of those years ago. Everyone looking at me, I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? As princess. I wish mother was here. I look at the smiling face of my dolls. At least I still have you. I still have you all. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Laura. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Singing? But who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Laura sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all of the other dolls when I went to bed? Laura? It's almost time. Pinch my cheeks to make sure I am not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. I hope you're ready, princess. What? My doll just turned into a human? How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I have ever been so confused in my life. All the answers will come with time, but right now, I am here to give you something, princess. Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper? It is beautiful, too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch. Smart girl. I knew you'd figure out eventually. Now, it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Sweet dreams, Cinderella.
Hey. Wake up, girl.
Oh. Oh, where am I? Oh, my head.
You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you.
I was in my room. How am I here?
Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child?
Filthy? How would you speak to your crown princess in such a manner?
If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand delusions.
I'm not delusional. I'm Diviana Real Brighton, daughter of King Gennaro Brighton III, and the crown princess of Angel.
Right. The king never had a daughter with that witch.
Is she referring to Mother? Witch.
Don't pretend to be stupid, girl.
I can only stare at her, puzzled.
Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod. And you are most definitely neither of them.
What?
Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customer and scare them away.
With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly returning thoughts. I quickly realize that I am wearing tight-red clothes, and that I do not even have shoes on. Huh? No. This cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. It all floats back. Laura being a witch, Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Laura gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace and speak to the king. Let me in.
Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests.
You do not understand. I am the Crown Princess Diviana Real Brighton. I must speak with my father. As loath as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I address him by the title.
You best leave now, nice and quiet, before I have to force you.
If you would only...
Make way for the king!
The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers read two of the horses, while the last horse has a different, familiar rider. Father immediately moved to block the path of his horse. The soldiers moved to hold me back.
Your Majesty!
What is this?
Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter.
Daughter?
Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now.
What, even father is part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me.
Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone?
He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He's looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was a crown princess and his daughter. Someone entered. I can't see.
Mera.
Mera! Hi.
Hi, Mera.
Hi. I'm here.
Welcome.
Hello. No, only me is there because it was loading and I was like, I'm not here for this to load, so I just leave my PNG and I turn off Fuki.
It's okay.
So you and Illy are ghosts now.
Yes.
But
I'm
you have
a
a
piece
toast.
wanna
of
be a
toast right
toast.
now.
But you have a toast, Mera. Do you want to see your toasts closer?
Yeah, what is it? What's on it?
Your beans on toast, or what are you? Are you bacon on toast?
It's a little egg with a bacon blanket.
Eggs and bacon,
That's
I
so
see.
cute.
I'm
That was
just
why I picked
ripped
for you.
toast. So cute.
Having an
I
on
literally have a blanket with me right now.
Also, for who wants to know, this is Mera. She isn't appearing there. Let me just check. Cookie wants to appear just for the two of you. Mera is there. Illy just says.
I'm just a dead toast.
Basically, because Mera appeared.
Well, that's the first time anything's worked for me today on my computer.
Yeah, I saw your Twitter post. What is happening?
I don't know. I was trying to like open like any game and like nothing was opening, and then like I was like, oh, it's okay. I guess I'll just write even if I'm sleepy. And then like OBS was like reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting, and I was just like, I'm going to the living room. I'm gonna watch Shrek.
Yeah, that was a good idea. I kind of gave up on the beginning. Like I almost went from this game to see like another game or just talk about random things on the stream, because my beginning was struggle.
Oh no.
Because just like a little bit before I start the stream, my headphones disconnected and they weren't connecting back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like 10 minutes of my stream trying to reconnect my headphones back. And then when they did, then everything stopped working in terms of Fugi. And then later on, they disconnected again. So yeah, it was a little bit of pain. So I'm just getting used to what it is now. Also, we got the bad ending from Fritz.
What happened? Did he die?
Yeah.
He reperonied. Yep.
No.
But he died protecting us.
No, that hurts
As they all
more.
do.
So
It was even worse. It wasn't. It was both Fritz and Varg protecting Viviana.
Wait, Fritz is the hot one I like, right?
yes.
Okay.
But they're the same person.
Yes. Okay.
I recoil. Wait.
You must be hungry. Take this. This should feed you and your family for a day or two. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know.
I do not want your pity, father.
Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your Majesty.
I watched my father and these two guards ride away for Ogni's horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. They left me alone. Again. Oh no, Mera disappeared.
Where's your home, girl?
I'm gone.
Well,
There is nowhere
OBS.
left for me to
Rip
go.
again.
Father has forgotten me. Leave me.
No, look here. Our orders were to.
Leave me alone.
Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try.
Don't cause any more scenes, little girl.
I watched with barely eyes as the soldiers returned to the palace. Oh, also, Mera, in the stream before this one, my stream decided to start dying because a lot of characters were also dying.
No.
So Illy was joking around saying that my stream decided to die to share like compassion through the characters.
It was getting too sad about all the characters dying. It was just
Oh my
like,
God.
no,
I
I
cried so many
can't. I need a
times.
break.
I was crying. You could hear by my voice that I was crying.
Oh.
How can this happening? I stared at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more. The fact that I've just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I'm nothing more than a piece of garbage. Or the fact that my own father does not recognize me.
Oh, look. Go. I'll do
Oh,
B. I'll do B.
look at that girl's hideous dress.
How difficult it is to be poor.
I clutched the pouch closer to my chest as I ran to an empty alley. I huddle in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. Squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream?
Oh my god. No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace.
Why?
The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you.
But they are always so nice to me.
That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I am trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave Mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand?
I understand.
Love you so much.
The Martian. Let me save, please. When I open my eyes, I am still on the streets. I must have fallen asleep. But the nightmare continues. I am cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, willing some of the cold away, but fail. My feet are numb and in pain, caked in a dirt that I have gathered from walking barefoot around town.
Well, there's a frightful sight.
Beggar probably thought she could try her luck with the nobility that live around here.
Just look at how ragged she looks. What are you looking at?
A two women that lack the basic manners of a noble upbringing.
Silence, girl! Do you know who you're talking to?
No, and I don't care.
What nerve!
Let's just go. There's no reason to stoop to a commoner's level.
I'll remember you, and once I break this curse, I'll make you regret your words. I became acutely aware of the fact that I have not eaten anything in almost 4 days. I have been sitting here thinking of the new mess that my life is. But mopping around will not break my curse. Crying will not help either. I should find that witch first, but how? I have no idea where she is. Laura, I swear I will make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I'll find food first. Is this all the things I'm worth?
Leave, girl. A dirty peasant like you has no place in this restaurant.
But why? I can pay.
Find another place. You're scaring away my customers.
Am I not a customer?
No, there is nothing for you here.
He just swatted me away like I'm a fly. The nerve. Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands into fists and walk away. I get the same treatment at the next 3 restaurants I try. I'm treated as something less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I'm the crown princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. I've been eating stale bread, anything to keep the anger at bay. The bread barely helps. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there. Ow! My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before. If only I had enough coins for a pair of shoes. But food is more important. If the rags that I'm wearing and the pouch of money are all I have, then I need to prioritize. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants.
You'll need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here.
Take a coin from my pouch and hand it to her. This should be more than enough. The shop owner stares at the coin before reluctantly taking it. She hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag.
I will not ask where you got those coins.
Are you implying that I stole them?
How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Now be off with you, child. I won't have you scaring away any other customers.
Without another word, I turn and stare at her walk away from the woman. So this is the goodness of people of Angel. I take a bite out of one of the croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. I can't read today.
Hey girl!
I couldn't talk yesterday, I can't read today. This is going good. What now?
We saw you at the shop. Wanna share how you got your coins there?
If someone approached me with that voice, I'll kick them and run.
I would have laughed.
Excuse me?
Look at her, brushing us off like she's royalty or something.
Let me go.
You ain't no better than us. Now be a good girl and hand over that pouch.
The man on the left grabs at my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. I will not let these brutes take anything from me. I elbow the man in the stomach, then aim a kick at the other man's shin. I have an opening, and I take it.
What?
I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can.
Hey!
Where do I go? I'm not familiar with the streets at all. It's highly likely I'm just going to eat a dead hand. Where should I go? So, Karma or Waltz?
Oh.
Even though I
don't
don't remember.
which one is which.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But I think Karma is on the left.
I like left. Oh, Karma's on the left?
I think
Oh,
I don't
go
know.
right.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I think you're fine. I think you're in.
Either of the
We're not
none
to
of
blame
them.
for either of them.
Yeah,
You always run into both of them, though, no?
yeah. I cannot let the pain in my feet or my exhaustion stop me. If I stop now, they will definitely catch me. And taking my coins might not be the worst thing they do. Dead ends.
Nowhere left to run now, girl.
What do I do? Yeah,
Oh,
left is Karma.
Oh,
Oh.
who are you, gentlemen? This is definitely not how you treat a lady.
I hate it because it's only making me think of freaking Rumple.
But Karma and Rumpel are really like that.
who's there?
Yeah.
A shadow looms above us. Well, maybe you can say that it was like Cronus and Omar
in the beginning when the two of them were really flirty.
Yeah.
They're both flirty though, aren't they?
Back
Especially
in the
Karma.
yeah, but like Omar and Kronos were both really flirty. Like they tried to come with like a really flirty personality for their VTuber, but then they just give up on it.
Yeah.
Like now they just flirt like with friends and things like that. Most like between the boys.
True.
Shadow looms above us. For I can blink, a person has jumped down in front of me. His body acts as a barrier between the two men and me.
Ah.
Who are you?
Oh, me? Just a passing gentleman concerned about a damsel in distress.
He turns to the man, his expression calm, his eyes flashing dangerously.
Now, shall I teach you gentlemen a lesson? He's got a sword! What? Come back here, you coward! The two of us can take him! I think your friend has the right idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for a little gold. Are you alright, my lady? You found her.
The boy from yesterday?
A little slow, aren't you, kid? Don't call me that.
These two know each other? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I feel ill. My head is pounding and my feet feel simultaneously like they are frozen and on fire. My stomach rumbles and the anger coming back with vengeance. My body feels light.
Princess! Princess? Lady Parfait will be able to help her. You're right, we need to move now before anyone else sees us. Yeah. Hang in there, princess.
Everything is fading. A dream?
What is that in your hands, Deviana?
It was hurt. I just wanted to help it, but he died. It is all my fault.
It is not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak.
I'm getting flashbacks from something and I think I know what this is all about. But
This is the world, Deviana.
Mera, you haven't seen what me and Illy have seen.
Only the strong survive. The weak get cast aside to die. You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess, and you do not cry. Now, wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry again. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child?
Yes, mother. Oh, you're awake. Where am I? This isn't my room. My hand flies to my chest. My hand flies to my chest, where the little glass slipper hangs from my neck. Still here. Are you okay, miss? This girl is the maid that tore Dolores' dress. When I fired from
for her clumsiness. Miss? The thing that would meet her again here, like this. Leave me alone. Friar, of course. Here's some salve I made for you. It will help you with the pain. Now what?
Haven't thawed at all, have you, Ice Princess?
You. Suddenly there she is. Laura stands before me with a neat smile, looking happy with herself. She's the cause of everything I have been through. All the pain, heartache, and anger. It is her fault. I try to stand, thinking to give the witch a piece of my mind. As soon as my feet touch the floor, pain shoots up my legs. I end up falling back to bed. Ow!
You should be more grateful to the girl you just scared away. She's been taking care of you for the past 2 days.
2 days? I've been passed out for 2 days? Suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse, now!
Do you think you can just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice?
What do you want, gold?
What I want is worth more than all the gold you could summon in Angiel, princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take a curse back. You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back.
Mother burned the books before I could read more than 1 or 2 of them. I do not think either involved curses, just genius and throwing away your voice for legs.
It's good that you're awake, princess.
I was waiting for Illy, but okay.
I was waiting for him too.
Oh, it's parfait.
Yeah.
It's good that you're awake, princess.
There we go. The French parfait. Parfait, should you really be up and about?
Don't fuss, I'm feeling much better.
Are you a witch as well?
Oh no, my name is Parfait and I'm a fairy.
A witch and a fairy in one room, being friendly with one another. Impossible.
Oh, look at her face. You weren't expecting that at all, were you, princess?
What is going on?
I'm sure you have many questions, princess.
How do you know that I'm a princess?
Don't be silly. She's a fairy. Of course she knows.
I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions.
I don't even know where to start. Yeah, I'm going to skip this because
What would you like to know?
this is too long and it's just
I
too...
was like, you
Mhm.
just. Okay.
I already did this 2 times. I don't need to get on stream.
Mhm.
I have no questions. 3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't she just go to the ball and find the prince? What does doing good have to do with that?
Going to the ball, finding a prince, it's also old-fashioned. No fun in that.
Cinderella is a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others, even when they are cruel to her. Anyway, I have brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. We'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like you to meet.
cannot believe this. I looked down at the neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit that while sore, they are nowhere near as painful as they have been 2 days before. Here's some salve I made for you. It will help with the pain. Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace. Oh, she probably doesn't remember me as a princess. Still, she has no reason to do such things for me. I ignore the salve for the time being and gingerly stand up, testing my feet for pain. The injury is definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change into the clothes that have been left there. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones that I wore in the palace, but still, it is far improved from my rags. All my life I have never had to lift a finger, and now I will not let them see how much they have rattled me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I'll free myself from this curse. What is this place? There are several people in the room chatting amiably with each other. I noticed a girl that had left me the salve by the corner serving drinks. But as soon as the people in the room notice me, the room falls into immediate silence.
Oh.
Well, look
we
at
have
what
here?
we have.
It's okay. Go, Illy.
Well, look at what we have here. The Ice Princess herself.
Huh? They know who I am?
I didn't think it was true.
Cursed for her cold-heartedness.
As to be expected.
Remember who I am and yet still treat me like this?
Well, you aren't really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, girl. Everyone, please. You shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense.
I cannot believe that. Not when the people parfaits referring to simply smirk and shrug as meets their gazes. What is this place?
Welcome to the Martian Tavern, a home for those with a fairy tale curse.
You make it sound like some kind of holiday house.
Oh, don't ruin my moment, Delora.
Martian? Tavern?
The Martian was built 3 years
Oops, sorry.
ago, when the number of cursed in Angeli continued to rise.
I should leave. I should leave the keyboard as soon as I move scenes. I leave my hand
The
there and
goal
then
is
just press the
together.
key.
Huh?
I leave my hand there and then just press the key by accident.
No worries.
Yeah, even with me I do that.
The goal is to gather those affected so they might help each other break the curse. Of course, I am also here to provide help as necessary. Only the cursed and those allied with our cause can stay here. The evil and the wicked can never find this place. With some exceptions, of course.
Wait. She didn't say that. She spoke my brain.
No, no, that was Varg that did it, so that's why I had that.
Most of the people here are cursed. How can these people remember who I am?
The cursed are not affected by the conditions of someone else's curse.
Also, Varg is cursed, so...
Your condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. But because these people here are cursed, they still remember your title.
It goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected.
Because we're cool like that. Come, princess. Let me introduce you to the few borders we have at the Martian.
Don't keep saying that you are a fairy, or Kobe will try to eat you too. Or Febicans, the serving girl over.
This is Anis. She helps out in the Martian and does most of the cooking.
I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology.
Miss Delora? What are you talking about?
Don't you worry your sweet little head about it. Over it. I can read. You don't remember what this ice princess did to you.
Huh?
I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not befit the palace maid. I only did what was necessary.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm Alice Willowy. I hope we get along.
It feels like Wednesday and the friend that I don't remember the name.
Really? This is how you're going to start doing good?
I don't believe I asked your opinion.
Please, you two. No fighting.
I'm trying so hard to remember her name too because you mentioned it.
I think it starts with E, but I don't remember.
Oh, wait.
From
wait.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
That's
serious?
something.
I don't remember.
Evie?
Ernie? Amy?
I know it was a strange name that I don't hear a lot.
I think it was with E. I can't be.
Eugene?
No.
Eugene?
What are you talking about? Who was Eugene?
Illy?
And
Illy?
Enid?
Yes.
Enid, yes.
Sinclair.
Thank you.
That's how Anis and the main character remember me now.
I can see it.
Oh, Ennis. Ennis as well. That's what you see her like. Oh, I see.
No, it's Enid. But
Oh,
main-
I know her. Like the blonde girl with the
yes.
pink ends. Yeah, I didn't know her name was Enid though.
Yeah, I just remember that it was with E. But yeah, that
Yeah,
like
I remembered it was like a 4-letter name, and I was just like,
yeah. I held my tongue as Parfait leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar.
Rip Garland.
We never know what happened to Julian. We never know what happened to Julian.
Yeah. Well, we know what happened to Garland.
Did they die?
He,
Oh.
Julian wanted to sacrifice, so she said for Garland to run away with us. And we were just like, no, we are going back for Julian. And Garland just like, well, she's a princess. Her word is more powerful than Julian's word. So we went to save Julian, which ended up on Garland's death.
No.
And Julian was heavily hurt. She was between life and death.
And like Hilda, you know what she said to Julian after Garland died? She said, "Ha! He didn't even get to tell you he loved you."
Yeah, and
That's
that
what
she let him die slowly so we could tell. So she could say goodbye to him.
She was like, "I just killed him slowly so he could at least tell you he loved you."
You could say your
Something like
goodbyes.
that. Yeah.
Oh.
Mom's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's so messed up.
And this is only part of it. There are faces I have seen in the palace before.
This is
Julian Valiente and Garland Belrod. Wait.
How did you know?
Okay. Yeah, it's better if Mera does it. Both of you were in the Order of Caldera.
that's right.
They were two of Sir Alcaster's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently that it was because they acted against Sir Alcaster's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from their service. What are you two doing here?
We help the fairies.
Well, my eyes aren't that bad. Sorry. I had to clean my glasses because I felt it was really bad.
They and Anis are exceptions and are allowed in this tavern without the curse. Julian and Garland lend us their strength to help protect the Martian.
Protect?
From the witches. They do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken.
And what about you?
I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part.
Remember, not all witches are evil.
Your curse is a test.
A test?
Originally, the wicked were cursed so that they could learn to change. Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I really am only trying to help you.
I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back.
Well, to do that, you'll have to break your curse.
Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse.
Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch the princess try to be friendly.
We have work to do, Delora.
Fine. Try not to make any more enemies, Princess.
Instant Parfait and Delora leave the room. The temperature drops several degrees. Now that I am alone, I feel the cold stares return, disgust, contempt. As if I am the reason they are cursed, and I have to take refuge in the Martian in the first place. Make friends? All I ever had are my dolls. I've never needed friends. I'll break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Shuri and Garland place themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man.
You know the rules. What happened in the past stays in the past.
And no one is allowed to harm anyone else in the Martian. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here. No matter. The Ice Princess will get what's coming to her.
He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again.
Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone here.
Shuri's tone is cold and firm. There is no doubt that she means what she says.
So these are the great knights of the Order of Caldera. The Martian begins to settle down, and everyone eventually goes back to their conversations and meals. I walk through an empty table, realizing that I am being deliberately ignored. I become immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me somehow when I have only left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen? The only people who treated me with any respect were Anis, Shuri, and Garland. Is it because I cannot remember who I am? Maybe being in the Martian is not such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds? How am I supposed to complete 3 when I do not know if I can even accomplish this one?
May I join you?
I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. Her beauty is still managed to take my breath away. What is she doing here? You were in the toy shop.
Ah, yes. I was there picking up some items for a friend. I am humbled you still remember me.
Oh yeah, but Mera went back to be a big boy.
Yay!
He was a big boy in the end. Yeah, he became a proper wizard or witch, I guess.
Yes.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Karma.
Your name is Karma?
A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no? Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away.
Oh. You are that magician boy.
Boy? Oh, how appropriate, boy. Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours. You would hit the lady! How savage. Anyway, I'm Malt Cresswell. I have the Neverland curse. What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse?
I just noticed. His name is Cress and he has a lot of them on the necklace and the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Omar, how are you? I actually already invited Omar a couple of times. I don't know why he doesn't want to join us.
Yes, Omar, come join us.
Yeah, why isn't he joining?
I don't know. You can see this voice channel.
We need some deep voices in here.
What are you talking about? I have a deep voice.
You say that with that voice.
What are you talking about? I have a real deep voice too.
Yo!
What do you mean, Omar?
Oh, he didn't like Illy going, we need someone with a really deep voice.
What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse?
Wait, where is my mouse?
I don't know.
I didn't know either. Does everyone share what their curse is?
We talk about it freely in The Martian. The whole point is helping each other break our curses, after all. Hard to do that if we keep our fairy tales quiet.
He pauses, then narrows his eyes slightly.
Well, Some people keep their fairy tales a secret.
He eyes Carmen briefly, cocking an eyebrow. The smile never leaves Carmen's face. Has anyone managed to break their curse?
I've been told that a few have.
A few? That's not very reassuring.
Well, at least the curses can be broken.
I cannot particularly say that reassures me either.
What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? You didn't talk to us about it. Tell us what it is.
Hi Mina, how are you? Please stretch, thank you.
Hi, Mina.
Mina arrives with the eyebrows on.
Yeah, with the eyebrows instantly.
I mean, I
Cinderella.
forgot to say hi out loud.
Mera sees someone, says hi on their mind, and then she like, oh wait, I didn't say hi.
Thank you, Mina.
Oh, goodness. Cinderella. That explains the nature of your curse, only it's been reversed, hasn't it? Riches to rags.
That's one way to put it.
Karma, you're not helping. You really are better off ignoring him, princess. He mostly speaks nonsense. He?
Eh?
Hee. um,
I like how Illy's PNG is really dead.
I'm like a ripped toast.
I swear, your PNG is visible. I just don't know why I just gave up on loading.
You should make the toast bigger and just make that
Yes,
toast
I
face
mean,
then.
it is Illy.
Yeah.
I'm the toast.
Omar is on chat. Illy is... It was supposedly here, but...
I'm the dead toast next to the sign.
So, yeah.
Oh no. 3 Ellie characters on the screen.
Princess?
Well, at least it's him and not me. My voice will not
Yeah.
my voice only can phase on one.
Parfait's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering in the room.
May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well.
Rod?
So you really are cursed. I was the one that gave Sebi to Rod, so that he still had some way to voice his opinions.
Sorry.
You know, I did think that to myself, but I didn't say it out loud because I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I didn't want to call out the fact that he was a dry piece of bread.
Where did...
Yeah, they just got me dry. No butter, no nothing. Rip me.
Boy needs moisturizer.
Oh. Sebi?
Short for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it? It's nice to meet you, princess.
I was saying that I would like Mera to do the voice that she said earlier, that she had a deep
Sebi.
voice. Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, princess.
Like, it's nice to meet you, princess.
No, the other. When you said that you had a deep voice.
Nice to meet you, princess.
Exactly. Because Sebby's voice is high-pitched than Rod's. Sebby's voice changed when it greets me. The tone it uses is lower whenever he speaks for Rod. Perhaps that is what Rod's voice actually sounds like. Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean...
The mermaid's curse.
What?
That is my curse.
Rod has been mute all this time because he's cursed. Does everyone else know?
Obviously, they are my family.
I think we are killing Omar.
I think Omar has Rod's curse. Or Rhodes has Omar's curse. The mermaid curse?
Yeah.
Omar should join PC so then he can laugh in voice chat.
Yeah, I agree with Mera on that.
Mm-hmm.
So we can all laugh together.
Yeah.
Even the king?
He knows as well.
So I'm the only one you never told?
I didn't think you'd particularly care either way.
He is not wrong. What is that lame move? Yeah, I don't know why he's being mischievous.
He's always mischievous.
Yet, I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here?
I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That is why he comes to the Martian from time to time. But I don't even want. Ugh. Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. And even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembered you.
It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder... How are things in the palace?
Livelier, happier.
Happier?
I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it is a good thing you aren't a princess anymore.
Huh? I'd always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but... This is the truth? Okay, what do you want to pick?
Is this Rod's route stuff?
Yeah. I know what is good and what is bad.
Oh, let's start some fires. So this is how you feel?
Just say it to my face,
Yeah.
bitch.
So this is how you truly
Try
feel?
something.
So I have to be cursed for you to open up about how you truly feel.
The only reason I didn't say anything earlier was because Emmeline didn't want me to.
I think Omar left us.
I'm happier too now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore.
Dang.
I'm going to return to the palace now.
And this was a bad choice.
Bye! No one likes you anyway.
And I'm gonna take my bunny with me.
I'm gone, and they're all happier?
Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you.
I'm not going to talk to Omar. He called me this words again.
That doesn't mean they're happy without you.
Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in the Martian, they...
I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry. Oh, perfect.
You know how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them?
Now isn't the right time to explain.
When will it ever be the right time?
So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, Diviana.
Has the prince already left?
Why, Omar, why? It's the second time you call me disco hair today.
Disco-chan? Yes, yes, he has. Disco-chan. Wait, there's a disco globe.
There was actually someone that DM me saying that if Disco-chan was bring back again in the future and they saw it, he would try to make the GIF that he made look better, because he literally made also one of little me spinning on a disco.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Yeah, but he never gave it to me. It felt like he could improve, so he just told me about it.
Oh, that's fair.
It was one of our shoutouts.
Oh. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse.
Did I miss something?
No.
Right.
Maybe the fairy is right. I don't think I am ready to find out how I made so many people hate me.
Well, Parfait, I think it's time we get down to business. What should we do with her?
What are you talking about now?
You, of course. You've got nowhere to go, right?
She's right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shiver. I will do anything so long as I don't have to go back there.
The princess can stay at the Martian with me and the rest of my boarders.
I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like.
But you'll have to work in exchange for her own.
I celebrated too soon. What?
Magic has its limitations, just like anything else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The Martian doesn't attract many customers since only the cursed and a few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed and my funds are tight.
I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke?
Ouch. Even the Ice Princess can tell.
And yet, you still take people in.
That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault.
I'm told suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me.
Why don't you just leave? I assume you'd make enough to take care of yourself.
Leave someone who's in need of help? I could never.
And that, princess, is how goodness works.
How goodness works.
It's not as if I accept freeloaders. All my boarders help me run the merchants and do errands.
The princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'll be useful.
If karma can be useful, anyone can.
That's so messed up. It sounds messed up every time they say it. I have yet to see karma be anything but useless.
Karma's like a really good swordsman. Why is everyone dissing on karma? Hell, man.
Because of Karma's story parts.
I haven't been around for that, so
Yeah, because I did that off stream like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was the first time I did. Yeah. Okay.
I don't believe that I ever knew any of you, and I don't know if any one of you went play, so I wouldn't want to give spoilers as well. But if I end up playing the second game on stream, you kind of will get spoilers anyway, so... There is that.
Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out.
It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day.
Okay.
Oh, and shoes.
Do I even have a choice? I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy. Nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give for my old bed again, or any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls.
Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait!
I sit up immediately. What is going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other Martian boarders, Vulture and Garland, are sitting on the city looking anxious. Oh, sorry, I didn't read it. I said only for me, even for me I do this. What's happening?
Sorry, did we wake you?
No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead.
Jure and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here.
An injury man?
Rumpa?
Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Why do you always have the same reaction? You always have the same reaction.
No, nothing you need to worry about.
I know what they are doing.
Lady Parfait and Anis are tending to the man now.
These people will just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous?
Do you think the witches got to him?
It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up.
The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says that she expects him to wake up soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anis has asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finished the rest of her cooking. I would never even been asked to do this in the palace.
Goodness, what's that portrait done to you to deserve that look? I must say that it's odd to see the princess doing something nice for someone.
What do you mean? What do you want?
I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you.
If you're going, just bring this straight up to yourself.
You are not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss Diviana.
Wait.
Come on. Our guest must be blah, 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 blah. Our guest must be famished.
Rewind. Saying no way out, I followed Laura to the spare room the man had been put in. Illy's just like his toast. Death.
Come in.
Why did you say it with that voice?
Oh, it's him.
I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise, he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook.
Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing.
The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees her, his eyes widen.
Oh no.
Why is he staring at us like that? Aya!
Hour.
Aya!
Aya!
Aya! Aya!
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the
Shinobu ni?
redeems.
Eto, yo?
For several reasons, I cannot stretch today. Otherwise, my headphones will just disconnect. So I'll not stretch, but I hydrate, and I will refund your points and sugar because sugar also redeemed it earlier after the 3 minutes.
Illy and I will stretch on your behalf.
Thank you. You should, especially you, Mera, and Mina.
Aya ba.
I like how I was just like, huh? Okay. Why is he staring at us like that?
Am I dead?
Mina, what I said was stretch, please.
What?
I mean, heaven. Or maybe.
Wait. Oh no, it was okay.
You two are angels that have fallen out of it?
Thank you,
my
Mina.
God.
I think me and my reaction are correct to what's this happening.
Are you going to cringe because
I-
of
I
Rumple?
see.
Not cringe, but yeah, no.
I'm cringing.
What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies?
I'm not cringing because one of the options that they gave us is what I want to do.
Beat his booty cheeks.
Ah, you could join me on this bed. It's very comfortable and there's plenty of room for the both of you.
You would want that, wouldn't you?
Of course, milady.
I'll follow your lead on this one, princess.
Whoops, sorry.
Princess! Ah,
Of course. Such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray.
Uh-huh. If no one,
Throw it.
if no one guesses
Like
what I want to do, this is what I want to do.
We don't
Okay.
care about him. Just throw it now. Doesn't matter. Oh, you don't throw it.
Can I throw the tray at him? Well, it has food on it, so we also have to consider it. Because we are going to
I'm
waste
tempted
food.
to let you. Yeah.
Do we really
kinda
want to
broke
waste
Spicy as
food?
well. Oh, be still, my beating heart.
Oh my god.
He also wants to be stepped on.
Ugh!
I hate that that's the right answer. It makes me laugh.
Why do you hate? We all agree that Rumpel likes Tsundere after his road.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a really easy road for me. Ew.
Oh, he's awake.
It was really easy compared to Fritz. I failed so many times on Fritz.
Another lovely lady has entered my chambers. I don't think my heart can handle the perfections. Three of you at once.
Oh my god.
Um,
My reaction.
I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided she had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him.
Delora, patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head after all.
The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. What?
You're familiar.
I like how Min is just laughing on chat.
But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here? If he knows, then he's...
Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. Can only mean one thing if he recognizes the Ice Princess.
What is your name, good sir? I would answer any questions you ask of me, madam. But
The man looks down at a notebook in his hand.
I don't remember.
Amnesia?
I know everything about Angel, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse.
Rumpelstiltskin? Is that a fairy tale?
I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse.
Fairy tale curse? Do you remember how to break it? From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries.
He shows the notebook he's been holding on to since we entered the room.
My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information in here, but it's empty. Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Diviana will leave your breakfast here and will give you some time to yourself.
I don't know. I don't know if I still there if I also wants to join. Because she can join. She just needs to join one of the voice calls below and then I
We'll
will.
be outside if you. Sorry.
I'm just saying, if you want to join, go to one of the calls below
higher.
and I will push you back. I will push you up. We are on my server.
Come here. Be parfait.
Like, go to the cinema
All
time
you have
and I
to do is
can
the
bring you up.
French. Get a French accent in here.
It will be Omar then, because Omar is the one who speaks French.
Mais bien sûr. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Rumpelstiltskin.
What is that fairy tale about? Omar is trying to run away from us again.
Why? None of us are scary.
Dolores does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them.
Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in the tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all of the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold, and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her, and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time, she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child.
Yeah, Omar doesn't like us. He's just like, yeah, I join them, but he will not join us. Yes, yeah, it is.
I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place.
Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed, and the queen finally gave birth to her first child.
Thank you, Mina. You are a true one.
That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due. But the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin.
Did she guess it?
Oh yeah, the night before her time was finally up. was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice.
Omar is dying by laughing at us, and Illy, why did you read him stretch when I told that I can't stretch? I'm not going through that stuff today anymore. I don't want it.
It's for Mera. It's for Mera.
For you too, then. You also do the redeems. It's not only Mera.
Okay. She saw the little man stretching or celebrating. Sorry, I'm stretching as I'm reading, so I've got stretch on the brain right now. She saw. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had. I'm just gonna finish this stretch.
I keep saying stretching instead of celebrating because of you.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay. She saw
Was
the
it-
little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
No!
Admin with eyebrows. Mina with eyebrows. Does not sound particularly smart.
So agrees the genuine. So
Genuine?
agrees the general populace. Oh my god.
We can read. We promise. We
Sometimes
can
I
read.
wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the Marchen is opening soon. I expect another busy day. I'm really curious. Do they know Hans?
Yeah, Hans Christian Andersen was.
Yeah, but
No,
is he part of
they
the
didn't-
universe?
They didn't put. They put him Hans something. It was Hans Christian Andersen. It was Hans something. Hans something Grimm.
They have it
refer-
in the game?
They put his name because he is the creator of fairy tales. Like
Yeah.
they
yeah.
mix the name of all the people who created fairy tales to create like the bad guy for like the fairy for the witches. Like they don't have a character because
Mhm.
he's kind of dead.
Okay.
But he's talked about.
Well, the Marchen is opening soon. I expect another busy day.
Especially busy for you, Deviana. You need to start. You
Yeah.
need to start coming up with good deeds.
We can't read, we can't speak, just not today. Please come back in another day. Thank you. The Amnesia Casanova was allowed to stay at the Martian with the other boarders, because he still seemed capable. Professor set him to work as one of the Martian servers, and his protests that he remained in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not well knowing that he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing him such kindness, given all of the nonsense he spots us out at us. The people that frequent the Martian began to steadily ignore me altogether, like I do not exist. Is it better than the stares and the hateful looks?
Rumple, you aren't here to flirt.
But this lovely lady is unattended. Sir Rump.
You got this.
Okay. Sir Rumple, please, you're making me blush.
Ain't no way I'm gonna say that to Rumple.
Because a man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumpel. I think it suits him.
I will never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as
The
useful as karma.
shade again. What's with the karma shade? I don't get it. I've returned. Speak of the devil.
I know what is with the karma shame. I know.
I literally just said that.
Speak of the devil.
Did you miss me?
Karma had left her rudely yesterday, saying that she had something very important to take care of. Boss trails in after her now, carrying several boxes in her arms.
Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run that errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carry things for ladies. I'm going to drop them now. Those boxes contained very important contents.
Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you've survived the trip, Walt.
Thank you, Anise.
Look, don't laugh at only one of the few voices I can make, okay?
So, this is our new housemate. We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am. Oh, I remember this. I remember this.
Are you ready to fight yourself?
Oh, yes.
We are all surprised when Rumpel suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand.
My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome.
And Omar is already starting to laugh.
Now that you have entered my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful blazing color.
I like that he spells out his laugh now.
And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. Um, I am Rumpel, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage.
I stared at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumpel away for being a fool. But she remains earlier silent.
Answer, my angel. I beg of you. Oh.
Keep.
Say the word and it is done.
Your filthy hands off of me!
Oh. Not again.
I like that this isn't the first time.
I would never be interested in the likes of you!
I'd like to see what happened before this, to be honest.
Maybe Garland hit on Karma. Who knows?
No, Garland would never
Well, he
hit
would
on,
be.
on Karma. Garland would never hit on Karma. I'm sure about that.
Maybe he did and Julian caught them.
No, no. No, Garland loves too much Julian to do that.
Oh.
And that is why Garland is a good boy.
Go on, lad. Give him a good beating, like the one you gave to me. So Karma kicked somebody else's ass as well.
I think someone will not feel jealous only of Theo, Mina.
I think someone will not be jealous only of Teo with that.
Yes, I shall be the man of your dreams, Mina.
Get away of my friend.
My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me?
Please calm down. Rumble is still recovering. What is going on?
I'm gonna give him a second amnesia. That's what Karma's thinking right now. Karma is a man, doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or proposed to.
She is a man?
Girl, they told you that yesterday.
Your voice,
Yeah, right?
your face.
Oh no, I remember where this is going.
Your breasts. What?
Yep. And this is going to get worse.
That's what you're focusing on? Pervert.
I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particular favorite has always been.
I feel like Mina will start
Stop.
using this as an excuse. Aren't you, Mina?
Do yourself a favor and shut up.
I never would have known. But why would he do this? Oh, he has a really good reason. You don't want to see Karma as a man.
Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons.
You don't want to stare at Karma for so long as a man. Is it because of your curse?
Mm. Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces.
You knew him for 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is my reaction to things like this. Like, it wasn't that long. You just saw that
For
person.
those that can hear the music of their heart, like it takes only a look to fall madly, irretrievably in love.
Uh-huh. If you really love him, you'd love him as a man as well. And not be heartbroken by him just being a he.
Yuri on Ice starts playing.
I almost start singing, but I will not sing. Because I
We
never
were
sing.
made to make history, history. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal. The march attracts all sorts, doesn't it?
That one is entirely Parfait's fault.
I guess she's not parfait, is she?
Yeah, I mean, you should sleep. Mina, you should. Yeah, Mina, you should sleep. And Illy too.
Yeah.
Like, it's 3 a.m. for Illy. Like, 3
Parfait
past-
means perfect in French. That's why.
And like-
that was the joke.
I know.
Oh.
And for me, it's 2 a.m. 7:30 a.m.
Go sleep.
Mina, go rest. I will scold you if I see you on my stream tomorrow
What?
morning. I will expose you to Lupo.
Sorry.
Mina, are you drawing again? Yeah, it's like Omar said, is perfect or a dessert.
Or both. She's perfect and sweet.
Now I want sweets. Alright. Nothing to see here. Back to work.
I'm still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma, a man? Why is it a shock?
You learned that yesterday.
You saw him as a man. Didn't you, like, connect that the hair and the face was just the same?
This princess is not the smartest. Gotta say.
To be fair, it was dark in the alleys and the alleyway.
Yeah, true.
And he also
But how
didn't
many
have boobs.
redheads with green eyes do you see around? You know, just saying.
He also didn't have boobs in the alleyway.
True. Only had a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Are
And his hair was up.
the boobs that much important?
No.
The eyes are still the same and the face shape.
Maybe they're twins?
If so, why didn't she ask anything about it?
Oh no. I don't know, I feel like there's at least like 7 people in the world that look just like you. You just go, huh? I must have found 2.
Yeah, that is like your doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even so, you go and ask. That already happened to me.
You have a doppelganger?
I had some kids talking to me thinking things, yeah.
I've never had someone that looked like me before.
And I also, like, one of my friends from 9th grade was just like, oh, I was watching Disney Channel and you really look at like this actress. And I was like, okay. Thanks
That's
for telling me.
cool.
I'm not going to say who because several reasons.
Mm-hmm. No, it's okay. That's really cool though, that there are people that have similar features as you.
I don't know. You also have probably there somewhere. They say that it's 7 people around the world, so...
Yeah, I just need to find them. Then we could get together.
But then I have like... I have a twin that is Cronus. Because everything that I have in common with him makes me look like his twin or clone.
That's unfortunate, because he's a criminal.
Yeah, and I'm not. It's like one of the few things we differ. No, it's one of the few things we differ.
Maybe it's just because you're young still.
I have my sense of justice well defined. I will not commit crimes. That doesn't imply that I cannot be violent because... You know.
That's the only crime allowed. Violence.
I don't know if violence sometimes is like that. Because, like, you have violence, but you also have the other violence, I don't know. It's difficult to explain. It's my way to react to some things.
Mm-hmm.
I remember what Mina said about my sister. Mina, the only impression that I have about your sister is how you would describe her on your streams. That's the image that I have about your sister. But how did you react to it? Because Mina is saying that there is a K-pop idol that looks exactly like her sister.
Just ask and be like, "Are you a K-pop idol?"
How it is to have a sister that has the same face as a K-pop idol. No, imagine if Mina was still living in Japan, and people were just going around her sister thinking that it was a Korean idol going around town.
Oh, that would kind of suck, actually.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds strange.
Yeah, like,
Uh,
you can feel the cringe and the awkwardness. It is not fair that he is so beautiful as a woman. If the female population of NGL knew the truth, karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. And he's being good, I suppose. Prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest Martian boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room. No! It was getting worse.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Is Lady
no!
Parfait here? Oh wait, what?
Just read chat. Just read chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at Mina's. Yeah.
Oh no! I would hate that. I would hate it.
I feel sorry for you, Mina. I'm sorry.
Turn off the TV. Pretend you never saw it. Pretend you never saw it.
How can someone... Well, I think this proves that Mina is pervert, but at least she has some... I don't know what to explain. But Mina is a pervert, but not as far as some things that happen
Yeah.
on some animes.
She has limits.
Yeah.
Initially, I thought you said Mina is perfect, and I was like, okay, sure. But then I realized it was the different word.
It was pervert, yeah, I called Mina pervert.
Yeah. Hentai. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here?
She'll probably go to sleep before.
Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch.
Oh no.
I thought that said naked.
Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm going to stop playing this game. This is going somewhere. Oh, my noise suppression disconnected. You probably were hearing me moving on my chair the whole time. So anyway,
Mina.
hey, where are you? Oh,
I'm dodged. What do you mean?
You actually are.
I'm a dodged toast.
Bread.
Technically, you are here. Technically, but you aren't. Meanwhile, Mera is there.
Mera is there.
Yeah, but you aren't. I don't know why.
Mera is magical.
I don't know why you're invisible. You are here. I don't know if you can see my mouse moving, but you are here.
Where did...
Mina, to be honest, I think me, you, and Illy are just like... Yeah, we are reaching our limit of time being awake.
pretty late for you guys, too, isn't it?
It's
It's
later
almost,
for Illy.
almost like 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock for you?
2 a.m. for me, 3 a.m. for me,
Yeah.
and 4 a.m. for Illy.
Illy, go to
It's not
sleep.
4 yet. It's
Omar,
almost there.
Omar, you really need to do something to that with that autocorrector. And Omar never joined us. Omar never joined us.
Yes, it was a great steak. It was a great steak.
Let me see you streaming. I wanted to raid Zef today, but things said no for him to stream today.
Yeah.
Thank you for the steam.
Yes, it was a bit steamy in here because of Omar.
The steam!
I think it was more because of Mina than Omar. Omar betrayed
never
us. He never appeared here. Thank you for the Strama.
I almost got it. I was very sad.
Omar keeps saying that he'll join one day.
Yeah, he said that the last time I was able to join, which was like a month and a half ago. Or 2 months, yeah, 2 months ago.
I also would like to see if Kobe would like to voice act. My problem with Kobe is it's as late for him as it's for me, and Kobe wakes up earlier than me. So by the time I stream, Kobe should be in bed, sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of people online. Who should I read? Mina, I'm looking at your eyes and I see everything except innocence.
I see bags.
I see eyebrows moving and sussiness.
I see bags of sleepiness.
I'm thinking, what should I read? Oh, I didn't take note that I read June last time. I should take note before I forget. But it's true. On the paper. I need to raid Kobe, Omar, and Lupu more. I only raid them one time. But it's really difficult for me to raid Lupu. Because Lupu normally on Saturday streams at the same time as me. On other days she streams earlier than me. Oh, I already raided June 4 times, huh? I don't know. Who should I raid? Everything went quiet. Please speak to me.
Oh, you want us to pick for you?
I don't know. I don't want the quiet. I felt like I was thinking out loud and then everything went quiet. I don't want to.
I was letting you think. I was like, she got this.
Same.
Like, you got
Flip a
this. I
coin.
believe
Just
in you.
flip a coin. Otherwise.
You can do it. Who's the people that you've rated the least besides the ones?
Yeah, I'm checking. Another person that I saw was Shoko. I'm judging Shoko right now. Kiefer
is Choco on
didn't
right
stream in.
now?
No, she isn't. That is why I'm judging. I'm only rated her one time. This was because I collabed with her and she was streaming after me. More time.
Well, Choco only did one stream this month, so I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the second one.
I don't rate Kronos and Kiefer, you know, I like Kronos. I only raid on my first stream and I never raid him again.
Oh.
Please, Kronos, come back to stream so I can raid you. Hello. Because I'm also seeing for the name, because I was going to write the name according to when I raid them. So it also helps to see for how long I raid them. How long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But then I see someone online. I see two people online. One that I want to call out because it's late. The other one to see if there is still a curse there.
Actually, I think this would be one of the few times that the there.
What is playing? It's not loading for me. Oh, Final Fantasy.
Yeah. And so far,
It's the new game.
Clothed.
It's a new game, isn't it?
Yeah.
If Shoko was streaming, I would already ended my stream a while ago. Because I like to be on Shoko's stream. I like to be her mod. I also got to use to be Shoko's mod.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of that, like, I have Shoko as my mod, and she's like my only mod, and I don't put mod to anyone else because I'm so used to mod. that I feel like if I had more mods, they would like do the mod work while fighting with me because I'm not used to have mods.
Yeah, I understand that. Because I
Yeah.
think Aya's my only mod. And that's just because she asked if she could have my
I think
be
Cass
one of the mods, and I was just like, sure.
didn't Acer also have mod, but I never saw Acer modding.
Well, that's because he when he stops by like while he's on his lunch break at work, and then he's like, "Hi,
Bye."
Like, I'm like, okay.
But I actually have been thinking of putting like 3 people as mod. I have 3 people in mind. But like, I don't know.
Yeah. Picking the people that are always like available and on the same schedule as you.
It's not only because of that, but also because some of them I saw already doing mod work here. Like the shoutouts. And
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I think I'm going to raid us. He also raid me on Tuesday, so I'm giving the raid back. So the raid message will be. I don't know what to put this raid message. I'm drawing blank today. Any ideas?
Are you wearing a shirt? Yeah, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm going to use that.
Is he playing Zelda?
No.
He's playing Final Fantasy 16 right now.
It was like when it reached that time that on stream, like I entered, it was on the sad cat scene, And I was lurking, and sometime after I just hear, I hope Dicha isn't here. That made me just alt tab to see what was happening. And then I just see him walking only on boxers. Like, oh, I need to do this quick before the Dishan appears. Okay, I'm hearing what he's saying. I'm hearing. That is a red message for you, Isab. And this is the message for who isn't sub.
Oh, I love it.
And we are going to read answer. The shirtless egg detective. I don't care what he says if he's in shirtless or if he's in egg because he's both of them. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone who joined me today. Tomorrow I'll be continuing working on the VTuber cards in the morning. And thank you so much, Mera and Illy, for joining me today. Omar, I'm judging you and waiting for the time we're going to join us. So,
Yes, Omar. Get yourself in here.
Yeah, so then you can laugh with us.
yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone who joined me and see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.